Championship match. WrestleMania has officially begun. What is he thinking here? Dominator 2. Brock Lesnar just barely kicks out. Brock is inhuman. He's taking so much. And now Bobby Lashley up on the shoulders of Brock Lesnar out of nowhere, catching him by surprise. F5 from out of nowhere from Brock Lesnar to Bobby Lashley. And now with the pin, Brock Lesnar is your new United States champion. Brock Lesnar is the one with the victory in the end. And Rey Mysterio able to take all that out on Austin Theory right now. Mysterio now with the wheelbarrow DDT to Austin Theory. Mysterio, what a move! Spinning Austin Theory around, taking him down. And Austin Theory just right back up. He's not even dizzy. He didn't even get stunned by that. And Austin Theory now with Rey Mysterio up for a powerbomb on the apron. And attacks you. And I don't think Rey's going to be able to kick out of this. I'm sorry, Dominic. But Austin Theory just beat Rey Mysterio. I am so excited. I'm sure everyone here is. These are the first two competitors to compete for it. And he said that's not enough. Edge, even more headless. What a move. What a counter. Kenny gets DDT. And the Edger 2. And Edge is still somehow in this to become the first ever WWE Champion. Spear to Logan win the WWE Championship. And Edge has just beaten Logan Paul. WrestleMania was so awesome. I've been thinking about it every single day. But welcome to the first ever SmackDown of this brand new WWE 2K23 series. And we are starting it off with Austin Theory, who picked up the win at WrestleMania. Even though a lot of people were against him because, I mean, he's so easy to hate. You just want to punch him. Austin Theory, of course, winning the match, beating Rey Mysterio, which means Rey Mysterio is banned from Raw. Austin Theory just got Rey banned from Raw. And nonetheless, we are here on the first ever SmackDown, and maybe it can be a new start. Maybe this is a new Austin Theory, hopefully, because I just can't stand this guy. At WrestleMania, I did all of you a favor by beating Rey Mysterio. Why do any of you like him? All he ever did was lose, cry about his son every post. Why are you booing? I'm speaking facts. Now that I got Rey out of the way, I can set my sights on something actually worth my time. The United States Championship. Unlike all these fools who dream about winning the WWE Championship, I'd rather do something impressive, like beat Brock Lesnar and not Old Man Edge. Oh my gosh, the Viper, Randy Orton is debuting here on the first ever SmackDown. Hold up, Austin. Edge is the WWE Champion, so you need to respect him. It's not like he's beating me. Looks like you still don't get what respect is. So how about I beat it into you? Am I believing this? How can I? Austin Theory is gonna fight Randy Orton, the Viper, in the first ever match in SmackDown history. And the match is already underway. Randy Orton trying to teach Theory a lesson of respect. But Theory now with Orton on the outside, tossing him back in. And Theory now with the offense to Randy Orton, all fired up right now. And Randy going back after Theory, sending him into the ropes with a scoop slam. Now going for the cover. Is this enough to put Theory away? And of course it isn't. Theory, as we come to know, won't go down just like that. Drop kick to Randy Orton from Theory. And we know Theory, we saw him beat Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania, as you saw. Theory is not someone easy to take down. Rey Mysterio is a legend, and Theory now taking it to Randy Orton. More blows to the head, not stopping anytime soon, it looks like. Now Theory with Randy up, carrying him. What is he going to do? Follow-away slam from Theory, tossing him all the way into the corner of the ring. Theory now proving why he does not have to respect others. And Randy Orton now with Theory in his hand. German suplex on Randy Orton. Now bridging for the cover. Is that enough to put Theory away? And of course, it still isn't. Theory, like I said, is very resilient. He's not going to lose just like that. And Randy Orton now working on Theory with the hold of his hand. Kicking him, clothesline to Theory. Taking him down. Sending him a stomp. And now Randy Orton with Theory right where he wants him. Hurting him. inflicting damage on the neck of Theory, twisting it, turning it in ways that it shouldn't be. And once again, Randy Orton is going for a cover. Same result from Theory, a kick out. And now Randy Orton with, Theory, reversal. And Theory was Randy up in the air. And Randy lands on his feet, maneuvering his body in mid-air, taking down Theory again. And now Theory fighting back with an elbow to the stomach and suplex from Randy Orton. Randy Orton is looking impressive in his debut match here in this WWE 2K23 series. And on the outside now, Theory with a chop, another one, and another one to Randy Orton, whipping Randy Orton into the apron. Not a safe landing for Randy Orton on the outside, and Theory sending him right back into the ring. He wants to finish this already. And Theory now with the ref in the way, and now picking Randy up. What is he gonna do? Randy fighting back though, elbows to Theory, and Randy Orton clothesline, and another one, and missed by Theory. Scoop slam from Randy Orton. Randy Orton is all fired up here on SmackDown, taking Theory to the outside, hanging him on the ropes. Vintage Randy Orton. DDT planning Austin Theory. And Randy Orton now has that look in his eye. That can only mean one thing. Randy Orton is in the place in his head. RKO to Theory. And now Randy Orton for the cover. But Theory landed next to the ropes. He got the rope break. And Theory with the roll up to Randy Orton. Is he going to put him away like this? And Randy Orton able to escape, kicking out right there. I thought Theory had him for a second. Imagine that would have been the case. And Randy Orton back up on his feet. And Theory catching him. Reversal. 8-count down out of nowhere. And Theory now with the cover to beat Randy Orton in the first ever SmackDown match. He gets it. Austin Theory just defeated Randy Orton off an ATO, pinning him in the first ever SmackDown match. We saw Randy Orton. We saw him fired up for a moment right there, hitting the RKO even, but it was all because Theory was under the ropes, allowing him to stay in this match and delivering 8-count down to Randy Orton. Not only is Theory picking up the first ever victory of this WWE 2K23 series, but he did it by beating Randy Orton. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the first round of the WWE Draft. With the first overall pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown selects the United States Champion, Brock Lesnar. What a pick. We know Brock Lesnar just beat Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania to become the first ever United States Champion of this series. What an amazing pick. I wouldn't have picked anyone else. And Raw is on the clock, and they're picking Austin Theory, the man who just won the match right now, who retired, essentially, Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
You know what night it is? It's Fight Night. And I don't care who these last two draft picks are to SmackDown. I'm going to take them on both. And whoever SmackDown picks, I'm going to put on a banger with them. Because that's all I do. Put on bangers.
And SmackDown is picking Gunther, set to make his debut in this series. Raw is taking Seth Freakin Rollins, who will be in the main event tonight, fighting for an opportunity at Edge and his WWE Championship. And SmackDown takes Drew McIntyre. If you can recall, Drew McIntyre last month beat Austin Theory, so it's kind of questionable as to why Raw would take Austin Theory over Drew McIntyre. But we definitely see the potential in Austin Theory, as he has now won 2 straight matches in this series. And the last pick of the first round, Raw selects the Usos, who are set to make their debut pretty soon on Monday Night Raw. That concludes the first round of the WWE Draft. I don't know if this was Sheamus was expecting, but he's gonna have to face both Drew McIntyre and Gunther. He said he'll face whoever the last 2 draft picks of the round to SmackDown were going to be. That's Drew McIntyre and Gunther. I don't think Sheamus was expecting both of them to be drafted to here on SmackDown, but Sheamus is going to have to take on both of them in a triple threat right now. And Drew McIntyre, let's start with him. He beat Austin Theory just a few weeks ago on Raw, if you were watching that, with the Claymore in the main event. Drew McIntyre is no easy task. and then add Gunther to the mix. What has Sheamus got himself into? But Sheamus believes that this is fight night. And oh well, I mean, no one's going to stop him from taking on Gunther and Drew McIntyre. But I mean, hey, he got himself into this. You know, it's fight night like he says. And he's going to have to bring the fight if he wants to win this match right now. Drew McIntyre just entering the ring. I mean, he knows that he's also up against two great competitors. But I mean, I don't think he's as phased as Sheamus is. Because Sheamus, you know, as you can tell from his expression, was clearly not expecting this match. Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Gunther. This is about to be a banger. And Sheamus and Gunther starting it off right away. Sheamus clotheslining Gunther. And now Drew McIntyre going after Sheamus. And Drew McIntyre now with Gunther sitting him off the ropes. Chop takes down Gunther in one strike. And now taking down Sheamus. And now Gunther coming from behind. Drew McIntyre tossing him across the ring to the side. And Sheamus now with a STO taking down Gunther. And Drew McIntyre will be there to break up the pin. Drew McIntyre not letting this one slip away like that. Gunther trying to catch Drew McIntyre from behind. And Drew McIntyre with the roll-up. Sheamus breaking up the pinfall. Imagine if the match ended right there. That would not have been a banger. But Drew McIntyre fired up after that great start to the match with Gunther on the ropes. Drew McIntyre picking him up. What's he about to do? Inverted Alabama slam to Gunther. And now Drew McIntyre hitting the chair out of Sheamus. And Drew McIntyre was slamming Sheamus onto the mat. And Gunther now with some offense for the first time in the match with Drew McIntyre headbutt to the back of Drew McIntyre. You know that has to hurt a lot. Gunther now with Drew McIntyre spinning side slam, slamming him hard on the mat. And Sheamus with that kendo stick, he is ignoring Gunther right now. He is focusing his anger towards Drew McIntyre. Spine buster from Drew McIntyre to Sheamus. Gunther now with the kick, breaking up the pinfall, sending Drew McIntyre into the corner where him and Sheamus can go at a one-on-one final. And Gunther breaking out of Sheamus' hold. And Drew McIntyre from behind with Gunther picking him up for a shoulder breaker to Gunther. And Drew McIntyre and Sheamus one-on-one. Sheamus with some chops. Now Sheamus sending Drew McIntyre over the top rope. Gunther, Sheamus one-on-one now. Clothesline from Gunther, taking down Sheamus just like that. And now Gunther with a tight hold on Sheamus. Chop takes down Sheamus. Chop to Drew McIntyre. Look at the agility, the acrobatics from Gunther. Sheamus now with Drew McIntyre up on the shoulders, draping him over the top rope like a clothesline. And Gunther taking the candlestick out of the hands of Sheamus. Big boot in the corner. Would that be enough to put Sheamus away? One, and Sheamus able to kick out of it already. Drew McIntyre with Gunther a hold of him, picking him up. Look at the power from Drew McIntyre. Now Sheamus getting his turn on Gunther. Sheamus now with the gut buster to Gunther. Drew McIntyre taking down Gunther. Sheamus from behind. Unexpected attack on Drew McIntyre. But what is he doing to Drew McIntyre right now? I don't know, but it is not working. It's Drew McIntyre fighting back, fighting out of it. Hit to Sheamus. Another one. Clothesline from Drew McIntyre taking out Sheamus. And Gunther from behind with the steel chair. What just happened? To the corner goes Drew McIntyre. Knee from Sheamus. Gunther chops to Sheamus. Gunther now spinning side slam to Sheamus. He just did one earlier to Drew McIntyre. Now Sheamus gets one. Drew McIntyre, look at the power. How is he doing this? How is he holding Gunther up so high in the air? Suplex from Drew McIntyre to Gunther. And now Sheamus entering the ring once more, watching Drew McIntyre just beat down Gunther, waiting for his chance to strike Drew McIntyre from behind. Going for the cover, which is broken up by Gunther. What a hard-hitting match it has been thus far, as Gunther now sending all that damage right back to Sheamus. Shoulder block takes down Gunther. And now Sheamus with Gunther hoisting him up for a hold. Look at the torque on the back of Gunther. He should not bend like that. And Drew McIntyre now breaking it up. Gut buster to Drew McIntyre from Sheamus. Now Sheamus going for the pin. Broken up by Gunther. And Gunther now with Sheamus just beating him up after all that Sheamus has done. Backbreaker out of nowhere. Bro kick to Gunther from Sheamus. This is it. This is the moment. 1, 2. Out of nowhere. Drew McIntyre just in time. Prolongs the match. And now off the ropes, Drew McIntyre. Sheamus catching him now. With the white noise to Drew McIntyre. Sheamus, last man standing right now. Drop kick from Gunther takes down Drew McIntyre. And Sheamus with the right hand to Gunther. Bro kick to Gunther. 1, 2, 3. And Sheamus did the unthinkable. He called out both Gunther and Drew McIntyre. And he won the match with a white noise to Drew McIntyre and a backbreaker to Gunther with a bro kick. And another one later in the match taking down Gunther. And Sheamus just pulled off a crazy impressive victory over Drew McIntyre and Gunther. It is now time for the second round of the WWE Draft. And what a first round SmackDown had, snatching Brock Lesnar, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre. Well, for the first pick of the second round of the WWE Draft, SmackDown selects Randy Orton. With their first pick of the second round of the WWE Draft, Raw selects the phenomenal AJ Styles. And oh boy, you want to listen to this. SmackDown selects LA Knight, set to make his debut next week. Raw is taking the main eventer of tonight, Happy Corbin. If he can beat Seth Rollins tonight, then he'll earn himself a WWE Championship match against Edge. And SmackDown takes the Latino World Order. We haven't seen them on SmackDown yet. And with the last pick of night 1 of the WWE Draft, Raw selects the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman. Kind of curious as to why Raw or SmackDown didn't select him earlier, but that was the second round of the WWE Draft. We'll be back for night 2 of the WWE Draft on Monday Night Raw next week. It is time for the first ever main event of Friday Night SmackDown in this new WWE 2K23 series. Seth Rollins will be taking on Happy Corbin. The winner gets a WWE Championship match against Edge at a later date. And Seth Rollins is here, ready to add on to the spectacular night that it has been. Starting the show with Austin Theory taking on Randy Orton. Randy unable to teach Theory a lesson of respect, as Theory would beat Randy Orton with an A-Town down out of nowhere. And then later we will have the first round of the WWE Draft, where SmackDown, the show you are watching right now, will take the new United States Champion Brock Lesnar with its first overall pick. And then following it up with the draft picks, listen to this: Gunther and Drew McIntyre. SmackDown is stacked so far, and the surprises would not stop there, as SmackDown, after choosing Randy Orton in the second round, would take LA Knight with their 5th overall pick, before snatching Latino World Order, an exciting group that I'm so ready to see make some moves in this series. But nonetheless, Seth Freakin Rollins is here, ready to take on Happy Corbin. You know, Happy Corbin, believe it or not, is actually a good guy. You know, people think, oh, because he's happy, you know, he's pretty lame. I mean, how can you always be happy? Because, you know, the happy people you know are not like the happy person that Happy Corbin is. Happy Corbin is a great guy. He tells a lot of jokes. You know, earlier he was telling me about this one. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it had something to do with black roosters and white cats. It was a good joke. I mean, Happy Corbin, He knows his material. He can make you laugh at any given time. And while his jokes may be funny, Happy Corbin is no joke in the ring. Happy Corbin is 6'8". He is strong. He is a hard hitter. He's a former Golden Gloves boxing winner. A lot of people forget that about him. Happy Corbin is a fighter. And he is fixing to have a great fight, because that is what it's going to take to defeat Seth Rollins. We know that Seth Rollins, he didn't beat Braun Strowman. If you're a fan of this Universe Series, you would have seen that Seth Rollins came up short against the Monster of All Men in the steel cage match a few weeks earlier back at Fastlane. And to those of you who are new here, you can go back and watch previous videos anytime. There's a link in the description of the video you're watching right now. You can see any video of this series. Seth Rollins going right after Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin dodging it, sending a right fist back to Seth Rollins, and now sending him into the corner. Harsh throw, Seth Rollins elbow to the face of Happy Corbin. Drop kick, taking down Happy Corbin for the first time in the match. Leg drop connects, and Seth Rollins now with some offense here to start off the match. Seth Rollins now setting up Happy Corbin for neck breaker. Will this be enough? Happy Corbin able to kick out at 1. Now Seth Rollins chopped to Happy Corbin. Series, and look at Seth Rollins go. Even sending Happy Corbin over the top rope to the outside. Seth Rollins enjoying himself right now. Happy Corbin back in the ring, and now striking Seth Rollins. Series of strikes, in fact, backing Seth Rollins all the way up to the ropes. And now Happy Corbin will use the stomp on Seth Rollins. Dodge from Seth Rollins, and that massive knee connecting with the nose of Happy Corbin, following it up with the leg drop. Seth Rollins is on a roll right now. Massive right hand to Happy Corbin, who is not going down. And Happy Corbin bringing the fight right back to Seth Rollins with an elbow to the face, taking him down to his knees. Massive left hand from Happy Corbin. Remember I told you earlier, those are hands of a boxer. That would knock any regular person out. Too bad Seth Rollins is not a regular person. Happy Corbin staying in control of this match thus far. Miss from Half Nelson. Slam from Happy Corbin to Seth Rollins. And Happy Corbin is all loose right now. And I think the end may be near for Seth Rollins. Happy Corbin is now going to send him all the way over the top ropes. Seth Rollins is basically like a fish right now, just flopping. He has like no energy left, it looks like. And Happy Corbin now will just take advantage of that, sending him into the barricade. Rollins nimbly dunks under Happy Corbin's strike, and Happy Corbin taking Seth Rollins up on his shoulder, and Seth Rollins fighting out of it. He is able to fight out successfully, landing on his feet, sending a right fist to Happy Corbin. And now Rollins sending Happy Corbin into the barricade. Rollins has just changed the momentum completely, 180, ramming Happy Corbin into the barricade. The crowd is going crazy, and Rollins is throwing Happy Corbin back in the ring to finish this match, calling for Happy to get up. And now Rollins ready for this move off the top rope, knee to the nose of Happy Corbin. Remember, Seth Rollins strike that nose earlier with the knee strike, and that move just magnified the pain for Happy Corbin, I'm sure. Rollins now with the kick, pedigree perhaps, and Happy Corbin with Seth up, Alabama slam from Happy Corbin. What a reversal. And now Corbin with Seth Rollins. Deep 6. Corbin could go for the pin right now, but he is not over yet. And Happy Corbin, he wants to make sure that Rollins won't be able to kick out of what he's about to do to him. And Corbin now with Rollins up on the shoulders. Rack attack right now, dropping Seth all the way to the mat. If you think about how tall Happy Corbin is, that drop is like 7 feet high. A 7-foot high drop onto the canvas is not soft for anyone. Happy Corbin now. End of days to Seth Rollins. And that might be it for Seth Rollins. Count to 3, ref. 1, 2. Seth Rollins just kicked out of End of Days. How did Seth Rollins kick out of the End of Days from Happy Corbin? No one has ever done that here on this Universe Series. And Happy Corbin sending Seth into the corner. What does he have to do to put Seth Rollins away? Now, clothesline to the back of the head from Seth Rollins. I can't believe what we just saw. Seth Rollins kicked out of the End of Days. What a moment. That is why this is a main event match, because Happy Corbin and Seth Rollins are two of the most fiercest competitors. Seth Rollins fighting back now. Where is he fighting this from? Another strike to Happy Corbin. Into the ring, Seth Rollins goes, knee, misses. Corbin dodged the move, and now he has Seth Rollins on the ropes, positioning him. But Seth Rollins, drop kick, just takes down Happy Corbin for the first time since Happy Corbin delivered the end of days. And now another half Nelson slam to Seth Rollins. And just like that, once again, Happy Corbin is in control of this match. Rollins now elbowing to Happy Corbin, and chops from Seth Rollins. And now with Happy Corbin sending him into the outside. What is Rollins going to do here? He is all fired up. And now Rollins, he's thinking about it. He's feeling it. He's calculating what he's about to do. Off the ropes and through the other side to Happy Corbin's suicide dive from Seth freaking Rollins. And now Rollins, with all the momentum he needs, ready to put Happy Corbin away for good. And now sitting him inside the ring to get this match over. And Seth Rollins backing up for a curb stomp to Happy Corbin. And now Seth Rollins with the victory to face Edge at a later date for the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins successfully pins Happy Corbin, winning the first ever main event of SmackDown in this WWE 2K23 series. What a match that was. Happy Corbin able to use the end of days on Seth freaking Rollins, but Rollins kicked out of it at 2. I thought that was the match right there. I thought that was going to be the end. We'll be back next week, next Monday on Raw, same time.